The journey to get an indie horror game to the big screen was interesting, to say the least.
And in today's story, we're gonna see how this movie was changed from studio to studio, and finding a story that looks harder than they think. This is
The Complicated History of Five Nights at Freddy's. Chapter 1: Shield of Hope. In April of 2015, Warner Bros. Pictures acquired the film rights, with Roy Lee, David Katzenberg, and Seth Grahame-Smith to produce the movie. Alongside the game's creator Scott Cawthon, they wanted to make an insane, terrifying, and weirdly adorable movie. That July, Gil Kenan, who directed Monster House, the 2015 Poltergeist, and the recent Ghostbusters movie Frozen Empire, was signed on to direct the film alongside Tyler Burton Smith as the writer. And nothing happened for 2 years. Yep, just nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. Let's fast forward a bit. Chapter 2: A New Blumhouse. In March of 2017, Scott Cawthon announced that Blumhouse would be the new production house, after Warner Bros. Put the film in turnaround, aka a film that is stuck in development hell and needed another studio to work on it. I think that's what it said. I don't know if I trust work from Wikipedia. In June, Gil Kenan said that he was no longer directing the project, and in February of 2018, Chris Columbus would replace Kenan as the director and writer. That August, Cawthon revealed that they have started work on the first draft of the film, and that's where things took an interesting turn. Chapter 3: Getting a Good Story. Like I said, Cawthon was working on the first script of the film alongside Kira Breed-Woosley, who co-wrote most of the novels based on the game.
But even choosing the perfect adaptation took a while. Some ideas that were tossed around were kids sneaking into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, or maybe even adapting some of the books. But eventually, someone on the writing team suggested, hey, why don't we adapt the first game? Why haven't we thought of that? Jesus Christ.
Also in August, Jason Blum, the founder of Blumhouse, took to Twitter saying that they might aim for a 2020 release. However, a month later, they scrapped the script despite both Jason Blum and Chris Columbus both liking it, making the film be delayed. In June of 2020, during the pandemic, Jason Blum was interviewed by the site Fandom, and his response for the progress of the film was, "It's super active, so I really feel like we have a very good shot on seeing Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I feel like it's really moving forward. It's not stalled or anything else. It's moving forward rapidly. I don't want to put a timeline on it, but soon we'll get a movie. I feel really confident about that." Chapter 4: Trying to Get It Done. Originally, filming was supposed to begin in March of 2021, but due to the pandemic still affecting people around that time, the script not even being completed, filming the movie would be delayed. However, due to all the problems with the movie, Chris Columbus was no longer in the project, leaving around September 2021. In 2022, it seemed like the movie was almost ready, with Jim Henson's Creature Shop working on the animatronic characters, and in October of that year, Emma Tammy would be replacing Columbus as the director of the film. Filming for the movie finally began in February of 2023 and was wrapped 2 months later in April. And now, with the movie nearly completed, it was now time to show them what took them so long. Chapter 5: The Release. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie was finally released on October 27, 2023. Although the release had some controversy, with it releasing in theaters and on Universal's streaming service Peacock on the same day, the film still did surprisingly well. Although the critics didn't like it, the audience took it well. As for its box office, it had to go with no marketing due to the Hollywood strikes, but it still made $297.2 million worldwide with a budget of $20 million. With the movie being a hit, you know what that means. Sequel! Announced at CinemaCon 2024, the movie is currently filming right now as of this video's release, and is aiming for a December 2025 release.
Moral of the story: good things can take some time.